Well, hey y'all, let's wrap up this godforsaken fence so we can all move on with our lives. You can see I've got a little odd gap at the left-hand side of each section, and that's because not all my posts were placed evenly for various reasons. And fence pickets are not known to be perfectly straight, so some of these are wider at the top than they are at the bottom. Now for me personally, it's just easier to go back and rip a picket down than it is to stress and worry about the spacing. Now I just measured the top of the gap, measured the bottom of the gap, and then I strung a chalk line down the middle and ripped this fence picket in two. Did that 16 times, and now you can see we've got all those gaps filled in, and all the tops are cut off using that top 2x4 rail as a guide. Now shout out to this little pull saw I got from Lowe's. This got in the corners with a circular saw cutting, and this was the best 20 bucks I've ever spent. I capped everything with treated 1x4, and you can see how this one's kind of cupped. I flipped it over so it was facing down. I just screwed these from the top down to that 2x4. And there's no real method here. It's just measure, cut, screw it down. I came back with a fence picket underneath all of them too. Oh, and we got that Chupacabra's lair all cleaned up and closed in the corner. Y'all, I've never been so happy to be done with the job in my life. Happy Saturday. Y'all have a good evening.